Most of you already know that the group B2k has reunited and are about to go back on tour. Um, if you all don't know who I am, my name is Lauren Dupree. Subscribe to my channel and click that like button, and you know what to do. Like I said, click that like button, share if you want to, or whatever. But I know y'all heard about them all over talk on whatever sites or whatever you guys listen to listen to stuff on your phone with. But yeah, they're about to go back on tour this, well, starting in this month. They're going on a worldwide tour, and will I really did I really was a huge fan of them. Still am a fan of them. I was a fan of them when I was back in high school, when I was a teenager. I remember when they first came out, and I saw them on 106 in Park with when they first came out with the song and I really was enjoying the dancing, the moves that they did. I really liked the videos, the clothes, and their look all over. And when they came on 106 in Park, I loved the way that they, were interacting with their fans, the crowd, how they would talk to people, and how they interact with the co-hosts AJ and Free. It really, really was something to see for the early 2000s. A fresh new boy band that were of urban instead of pop boy bands. They were more urban than anything. I'm not trying to put a color on them or anything like that, or make this seem prejudiced. No, I'm just talking about how they were more of an urban hip hop boy band. That's what I got from their whole first album, or stuff of that nature. You know, I really did like their first album. They had some very good songs that were such good songs that could have been like some of the songs that they had. I'll name one was Baby Girl, and I really did like the whole album. In all, it was just a very good album, and I used to always like buy their albums. I mean, yeah, the two albums that they had, but I meant to say I used to always buy their posters and have them all on my wall. I would go to Scream tour concerts, watch anything that they had on TV or anything that they did. My favorite member on in the group was J Bug. I was like, it was something about the hair, the way that he talks, and I remember that they were on one, I forgot the name of the show, but it was something where they were showing off their house that they were living in, but I'm not for sure if they really all were living together at the time, because practically they were like teenagers. And I really, really, really liked their second album, Fandemonium, and I liked all the songs, and even the one where they had Janae Aiko. I like that song, You're a Dog, and all that. I really did like that song. And then they released the Christmas album. I like that. But then was just, they ended up breaking up, and I was just like, ah, I couldn't believe it. I saw it on TV and my heart fell to the ground. I was like, oh no, not, no. I couldn't believe it when it was just J Bug, Little Fizz, and Raz on 106 telling their part. And uh Omarion wasn't there, and it was like, wow, they had just already did the movie You Got Served, and I was like, oh, now y'all breaking up and all this kind of stuff. It was just like heartbreaking. I couldn't believe it that they were just I just could not believe that they were no longer together for a while. It was just a weird time to just really grasp the feeling that they were no longer together. I just, sorry, I'm trying to fix my camera and I just got lots of different stuff on here that I'm messing with on this phone. But I'm just like, I don't know what to say about that. That's how I felt. I was like, I was speechless. I couldn't say nothing. It was just, I was like, oh, I couldn't, I was just a teenager. Like, my whole, just like, why did you guys have to do this? And it just, ugh. Then to find out that Omarion had went solo and stuff after that, it was just like, wow. But I didn't get his first album because I was like, I was just too devastated. But I did like the songs that they played on the radio and on 106 in Park. But his second album I got and I liked it, and he continued to make more music and get into the more of making more music and singing and doing more singing and stuff over the years. And you know, he can dance very good and stuff like that. But I'm I'm just so happy that they're back together. Like, I seen them like have a show. They well, not. I was thinking the show they had on the We channel that I watched, but then some of them were on. What show were they on? They were on. God, I got a brain fart. They was on. Jesus, I can't think of the show right now that they were on. It'll come back to me. Oh God, what's the show? Love and Hip Hop. Yeah, some of them were on Love and Hip Hop and stuff like that. I don't think Raz B was on there, but Omarion, J Boog, and Fizz, they were on there and things like that. But I know they have their kids and stuff, and uh, Raz has a son now that's one, and I know Lil Fizz has a son, and Omarion has two kids. And J Boog, he has kids now. I don't know really how many, but he does have some kids or so, and all of them are basically like in their 40s. I think Little Fizz is. I think he just turned 40. I think he just turned 40 like November 12th, or I think It's some, I think November. I'm not for sure. I can't remember his right his birthday right off the bat, but I know they're in their early 40s or so, something like that. I think Omarion's like 41 or 42, but they still look good for their age. And then they were on the 2025 BET Awards, and they reunited on there, and that was a pretty good performance that they did. I was really like, oh, I couldn't believe when I found out that they were getting back together, and my heart was happy. I watched the awards show and was just so happy that they got back together. Like, I love that group, and it's I'm waiting for the new album. I'm waiting for them to make more appearances, and waiting for them to do more things and do more stuff, because I am like so excited about this. I am like a huge, still like a very, very huge fan of them. I would love for them to I would love for them to I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't want to butcher it. Them to do collaborations with a few different artists, like, hmm, I don't know. Maybe they can do one again with Janae Aiko or Chris Brown. Another probably Bow Wow. Oh, Usher would be a good one. Um, ooh, Tiana Taylor, that would be good. Mm, I like her too, Tiana Taylor. It's a lot of people that they could do songs with, and artists that can, whatever the word is that I just said, they can do all of those. Make and I would love to see a video with them and other things that they could get into possibly into the future. But I love that group. Like, I'm like, it's I love them. They're just like one of my favorites. Like the early 2000s boy band, like the urban hip hop soul boy bands from back in the day. Like, yeah, I'm like, I'm just like so happy with that group. Like, I am, like, they're the absolute favorite boy bands of that, the and then they did the Millennium Tour, but I was like, when I was like, what? They went to did that too, and then they had their album Fandemonium, and then they did the movie You Got Served, and I was like, what? And then they had remix albums and the Christmas album. I was like, huh? They, I'm like so stoked. I love that group. Like, they're my favorite. Like, I'll say that again. I love them, like, for real. They're the at my I I saw them in concert when I was younger, and I was like, and that song bump bump bump. I was like, what? But I'm really a very, very huge fan still to this day. Like, I love them. Like, that was my teenage years, and I had them all over my wall. I mean, I, boy, I was literally obsessed. Like, that's how crazy it was. But okay, I'm about to get off here, and I will talk. Excuse me. I will talk to you all in my next YouTube video. You guys have a blessed and wonderful day. Peace and blessings to you all. Bye bye.